I hope you're all doing good. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good weekend, and whether you're relaxing, spending time with friends, family, whatever it is you're doing, I hope you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, hope you're all good and well and safe, and yeah, fighting a good fight. And yeah, that's it, guys. The word is Mark chapter 13. 1 second, a bit of glare coming off this. Yeah, Mark chapter 13. The destruction of the temple and signs of the end times. A bit of a doom and gloom one today. Don't mean to depress you all, but I suppose it's all important. The message is the Gospels. It's about the end times and the destruction of the temple and the sign of the end times. So hopefully it won't come about just yet. Like, I'm praying it won't anyway, because yeah, I would not want that to happen. Basically, I feel like there's too much happening. Too many. Yeah, that I'd like to think that there's too much revival, and Christians are really fighting hard against the devil, as hard as the devil's coming against us, kind of thing. So I'd like to think God won't put it into effect just yet, but you can never say never. Like, you never know. Do you know what I mean? Only the Father knows. Yeah, Jesus said even he didn't know. Do you know what I mean? Only the Father knows. So it's one of them. But we can all cross our fingers and toes and pray that it doesn't just yet. Do you know what I mean? I think as long as there's a lot of good going on, we'll be okay. But yeah, we've all got a responsibility to do the right thing and to do good. That's the way I always see things anyway. So yeah, I think the more we do that, the less we're like the devil and the more we're like Jesus. The more chance we've got of sticking around, and the world of sticking around. It's just what I believe personally. But yeah, this is the word anyway, guys. Sorry, I don't mean to depress you guys, but it's like you can't take one word without all the others. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's all what Jesus said. So it's, you know what I mean, you gotta take the good with the bad, the rough with the smooth, kind of thing. So it is what it is, kind of thing. But yeah, here's the word anyway. The destruction of the temple and the sign of the end times. As Jesus was leaving the temple, one of his disciples said to him, "Look, teacher, what massive stones, what magnificent buildings. Do you see all these great buildings?" Jesus replied, "Not one stone here will be left on another. Every one will be thrown down." As Jesus was sitting on the Mount of Olives opposite the temple, Peter, James, John and Andrew asked him privately, "Tell us, when will these things happen, and what will be the sign that they are all about to be fulfilled?" Jesus said to them, "Watch out that no one deceives you. Many will come in my name, claiming I am he, and will deceive many. When you hear of wars and rumours of wars, do not be alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be earthquakes in various places and famines. These are the beginning of birth pains. You must be on your guard. You will be handed over to the local councils and flogged in the synagogues. On account of me, you will stand before governors and kings as witnesses to them. And the gospel must first be preached to all nations. Whenever you are arrested and brought to trial, do not worry beforehand about what to say. Just say whatever is given to you at the time, for it is not you speaking, but the Holy Spirit. Brother will betray brother to death, and the father his child. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. Everyone will hate you because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. When you see the abomination that causes desolation standing where it does not belong, let the reader understand. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let no one on the housetop go down or enter the house to take anything out. Let no one in the field go back to get their cloak. How dreadful it will be in those days for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Pray that this will not take place in winter, because those will be the days of distress unequaled from the beginning, when God created the world, until now, and never to be equaled again. If the Lord had not cut short those days, no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect whom he has chosen, he has shortened them. At that time, if anyone says to you, "Look, here is the Messiah," or "Look, here he is," or "Look, there he is," do not believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. So be on your guard. I have told you everything in advance. But in those days following that distress, the sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light, the stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At that time people will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory, and he will send his angels and gather his elect from the four winds, from the ends of the earth to the ends of the heavens. Now learn this lesson from the fig tree. As soon as its twigs get tender and its leaves come out, you know that summer is near. Even so, when you see these things happening, you know that it is near, right at the door. Truly I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. I think I'll carry on. Let's see much more. I'll carry on to the next part. The day and the hour unknown. But about that day or hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Like I was saying earlier. Be on guard, be alert. You do not know when that time will come. It's like a man going away. He leaves his house and puts his servants in charge, each with their assigned task, and tells the one at the door to keep watch. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know when the owner of the house will come back, whether in the evening or at midnight, or when the cock crows, or at dawn. If he comes suddenly, do not let him find you sleeping. When I say to you, what I say to you, I say to everyone, watch. That's the word, guys. That's the word. Bit of a depressing one, but informative. Let you know how things are going to be in the end times and what's going to happen before those times appear, and before Jesus comes back. Basically, it's going to let you know what's going to happen before Jesus comes back. So that's it, guys. So now you know, kind of thing. This is what Scripture says about the end times and Jesus' second coming, and about, I guess, the Antichrist appearing on earth, and all these false messiahs coming before him. That's it, guys. This is the word. If you want to know more about the end times and the Antichrist and everything like that, they're not being able to trade unless you get the mark of the beast and stuff like that, all that sort of stuff. If you want to know anything about that, then you need to read the book of Revelation, because it's all in there. It's all in there, kind of thing. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I have read the Book of Revelation, but it was a long time ago. But I know a little bit about it, not a lot, so I can't really explain too much. But probably better off to check it out for yourself, either online or get yourself a Bible, if you've not got one already. And yeah, scary, but what's written's written, do you know what I mean? Maybe there's a way to change it if people do enough good. I don't really know, but it's written, so I think what's written's written kind of thing. I'd like to believe that we can do anything through God, do you know what I mean? God always has the final say on everything, so I'd like to believe that people can, if they really try hard enough and will it enough, if people change from the wicked ways and stuff. But you'd need a lot of people to do that to sort of change God's mind on what's written. I don't know. I don't know if it would ever change. Maybe what's written's written, sort of thing. But I personally like to believe that everything's an open book and anything's possible with God, kind of thing. That's what I like to believe. But I'm a bit of a dreamer, so I don't know. But yeah, say nothing's impossible with God, though, don't they? So who knows? Like, I don't know. But yeah, guys, this is the word. I hope it informed you guys, or like informed you guys, give you a bit of information you perhaps didn't know about. Gave you something to look into. Yeah, prepared you a bit. Hopefully. Hope it helps prepare you. But having said that, hopefully it won't happen in our lifetime, do you know what I mean? But you can never say never, and we just don't know, like only God knows, like Jesus said. So yeah, this is the word, guys. Hope you could take something from it. I'll leave it at that. It's a bit of a depressing word in a way, but you can't have it all good, do you know what I mean? It's the rough with the smooth, the good with the bad, bit like life. So yeah, this is the word. Yeah, I hope you can take something from it, and I'll be back with more content soon. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and have a happy Sunday, and I'll be back soon. Thanks, guys. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Bye. Bye. Thank you.